Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Papa in my alt Cyberboy, and today we are going to upgrade the Borg farm that I showed in a previous video. When I initially built it, I built it with only two sections of pumpkins so that I could get maximum pumpkin seeds. But now I need to upgrade the entire farm to be pumpkins everywhere because they give you the most per crop. So what we're going to do, I've already done two stacks in the center here. These two here have already been upgraded. I'm going to upgrade these two stacks and then I'll upgrade the ones around the outside. And so in order to do that, one of the problems with this upgrading the stack is that if you go in the middle here, can you work in here and upgrade it seed for seed? Yeah, you can, but it's really a pain. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take apart these two inner portions, rebuild those, and then we'll redo the seeds around the outside for all of these farms. So let's get busy with getting rid of some of these watermelons. I want to use a pickaxe rather than like the Mula scythe that I could use. I want to get rid of the ability for the underling to continue to process seeds, because once he can no longer process the crops into seeds and replanting, the easier for me to finish getting rid of this particular farm and replacing it with a pumpkin farm. So, gonna kill some dirt. Oops, didn't mean to kill that pumpkin over there. Get back there. Alrighty then. And if you kill the dirt underneath a crop, it also takes care of the crop that's sitting on the dirt. So that's another way that you can speed up things to help get rid of all of these. I am going to go ahead and preemptively do this other side at the same time that we're doing this side, so that we'll take care of both of these two middle sections at the same time. Okay. I want to try to not mess with any of the infrastructure. I don't want to break any connectors, because as long as they're still working, they are still producing value to me. And eliminating the dirt, and you see the seed goes bye-bye at the same time. Okay, all of his seeds are gone. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Yep, everything is empty, so we can take a step back and eliminate him. All his seeds are empty. We can eliminate him. Oh, nope, he grabbed another one. There we go. All right, and then we can work our way down to the bottom farms that are part of this two stack. Exactly what I didn't want to do was break that connector. Granted, it's relatively easy to replace the connectors. It's not that much of a frustration. It's just a frustration. Like that one. Again. Okay. Now that one's done. Now on this bottom farm, I'm not going to do as much of a destruction. I just want to get down low enough to where I can work on the bottom layer without having to worry so much about what's going on the top. So I'll peel back this top layer to have these 2 rows available. And then I'll peel back to where we have 3 rows available on the next row. And I'll leave the bottom completely intact. Meanwhile, I'll sneak in here and eliminate the rest of these crops. And he's gone. Okay, that row is completely cleared. Oh, hello, little event Goomba. Then when planting seeds, we're going to go 5 across. And I can start building this up. Oh, didn't finish eliminating the rest of those watermelon seeds up there yet. Get him tucked in there. Build back in my dirt for these last 2 rows. Get it plowed. Add some seeds. All right, and then add the 3 rows for this level. Those plowed. And planted. Okay, so that one is complete. Let's pop over here to the other side and do this bottom one. And again, for the top layer, we're going to eliminate 3 rows. And 2 rows on the bottom, or on the middle, I should say. And that will allow us to build it back up with the pumpkin seeds in place much easier than from complete scratch. Let's check him. Yep, he's empty. Go ahead and kill him. Eliminate the rest of these seeds and plants. You want to be careful not to eliminate the dirt down here if possible. I mean, it's easy enough to replace, but if you don't have to replace it, so much the better, right? Okay, and seed time. Oh, wait a minute. Still got one more plant hiding over there. All right. Bottom layer is seeded. Middle and up pre-existing layers are seeded. We'll come back in and finish this up. Plow. And plant. Come on. Dirt. Finish rebuilding this. Oh, you're gonna be stubborn, are you? Hold on. Forgot to put my underling down there. There we go. That would not have done very good for us to have this farm rebuilt, but no underling in it. All right, now that one's done. So then we pop up to the next layer. And this is the bottom layer for the top farm. Okay, we'll get all of this plowed and planted at the same time. Go ahead. So finishing up the plowing here for this level. And then we'll plant all of this level. Okay, and moving on up, we can stack our underling right on top of the connectors and then build from there. Similarly, because I'm doing two farms at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and do all of the placement of the dirt at the same time, and then I'll plow and plant this level, and then we'll finish up the top levels. Dirt placement done, plowing commencing. Plowing done, planting commencing. Now, final level. And I'm just going to put this next level right on top of their pointy little heads. Almost there, and then we can plow the whole top layer. Of course, I got an extra block. Why wouldn't I? All right, plowing. And planting. Okay, now those are done. Now these outside ones, I'm actually going to do a slightly different technique in that I am just going to go in from the side and eliminate the crops, eliminate the underling, and then replace with the crops and underling. So I shouldn't have any dirt replacements to do. I might need to do one or two to get access to the underlings, but we'll just have to see how that goes. However, I'm not going to keep talking through each step that I'm doing. You'll be able to see it, and I'm going to give you some music while I finish out the updating of these remaining outside farms from watermelon to pumpkin and replacing all underlings as well. So enjoy the tunage, and I'll see you on the other side. And that's it, folks. We have now completely rebuilt the Borg farm to using pumpkins all the way around, and that will increase my amount of cash coming out of the farm by about 10%. See you guys in Skyreacher. Have a great day.